Pilates teachers, it's Linda Lippin here, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the classical contemporary divide. It's not something I actually discuss a lot, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I don't discuss it a lot is I do both and have done both. So I was originally trained in classical Pilates when I was at SUNY Purchase by Steve Giordano and Romana. And then I became a founding member of the Institute for the Pilates Method, that later became the Physical Mind Institute, and received their certification via Michelle Larson and Eve Gentry in 1992, 1993, and then became a certifying teacher for them. However, for the last 10 years, I have also been a master teacher at Alicia Ungaro's Real Pilates here in New York City, which, as you know, is one of the preeminent classical Pilates studios, teaching solidly on Gratz. And I was part of the teacher training program there as well as a lead trainer for a number of years. So I have literally done both. I have done the training side of classical, the training side of contemporary, and I have done the teacher training and teacher certification side of both classical and contemporary. And realistically, my friends, a lot of the divisions that we have right now in our Pilates community are made up bullshit. If we are teaching something that resembles Pilates, on apparatus that uses springs for resistance or uses, bands or tubing or other things for similar resistance. And we know the exercises and we want the best outcomes for our clients. Chances are we're going to teach a little mix of classical and contemporary. Now, the reason why I did this video is I posted an old video that I had done about neutral spine. And I had a teacher who was STOT certified. And while I work with a lot of Pilates teachers who are STOT certified, I do know that they still differentiate themselves from the classical community by claiming that classical Pilates teaches posterior pelvic tilt, lower back compression, and way too much flexion for anybody. And that is simply not true. There may be a lot of classical Pilates teachers out there teaching in that way, but I would say that they may not be the best teachers and they may not have the deepest understanding of the classical work. Because when I worked at Real Pilates, I'm telling you right now, none of us taught posterior tilt, lower back compressed footwork and other exercises. We taught long spine, heavy tail, heavy sacrum. We made that differentiation. And while we may not have always talked about neutral, and you've seen my videos about neutral spine and why I don't talk about it anyway, that's how we taught. And whenever I've worked with the preeminent classical Pilates teachers, that's how they all teach. So in reality, my friends, although we would like to somehow differentiate ourselves from one another by classical or contemporary, there are a lot of us out there who are both and who do both. And I think both is fine. But if you are interested in some beyond your training, continuing education and teaching clients with osteoporosis, with chronic back, neck, and shoulder pain, I am teaching a 12-week online workshop through my Pilates Teacher Mastermind program on teaching those very clients. We will be meeting once a week from 12:30 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If you can't make the live, it is fine because you'll have access to all the replays. And the workshop is a combination of both the live stream workshops as well as pre-recorded workshops that I did, actually some at Real Pilates, so that we will have video of teaching these exercises and modifications for different clients on the apparatus, as well as on the mat and online. I really look forward to delivering this content. And again, I can deliver this content from almost a neutral place between classical and contemporary Pilates. I will teach you what works for human beings and human bodies. And for the clients who come into your studio, you will leave this 12-week series enabled, enabled with tons of knowledge, with tons of discussion, and you will be able to expand your Pilates business by working with more clients who have low bone density and chronic pain. I would love to see you there. Head on over to PilatesTeacherMastermind.com. We start Thursday, May 5th. Talk to you soon.